Oh shit, it's Hangul!
Silver versus bronze.
Oh god, I can't read Hangul fast enough to understand what that fucking name is.
You can't read it, period. Let's do it.
I can, I just don't know what the word means. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back with another normal game. Mr. MaximusBlack, hit me up with the sound of, you know what, just go to, where is that guy? Which one has, go down to this blue. What is that? Just hit me up with what the noise of the sound of that.
Hamdai Gong Pa.
That's not bad.
Pretty accurate.
That's pretty good. Well, to be fair, you almost hacked through 2 blocks of characters there with the H sound and stuff in there.
Oh, okay, cool.
After that, shit just kind of went sideways.
Alright, whatever. Valid attempt.
Yeah, this is good.
So we're gonna call him, we're gonna keep it racist. I'm gonna call him JackieChan. Down here in the bottom left, and up top right, we got FubRotten.
I'm still trying to read this shit. It's driving me fucking crazy, because there's 2 characters in there that I didn't spend a lot of time studying, and now it's driving me nuts.
This character up here looks similar to this one, and this one looks like this one, except upside down.
Well, no,
and bigger.
Well, no, anytime you see that, okay, there's a whole, anyway, there's a lot to that, but, yeah.
It looks like ancient pyramid type scroll.
When it's at the end of when that circle thing is at the bottom or towards the end of a block, it adds like an sound to the end of that character.
It's like when you're taking a shit type, like that noise.
Yeah. So it's like, and then the block.
Somebody that can actually
like
read
M,
that is
square,
probably
square
cringing.
Is like an M right now, and then it's like a Asur at the end. I can't remember.
Somebody that can read that right now is yelling.
I studied Hangul for an hour and a half.
An hour and a half. That's not even studying, man. That's just browsing. That's just like,
hey, but I can still get some of it, but that's got too much shit in it. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, yes, normal games. Things are happening up here in the top right side. We have FubRotten.
I already introduced these guys and JackieChan.
And, yeah, down in the bottom left we have
JackieChan.
JackieChan
with that 18-core hella late, sitting on all kinds of chrono boosts right now. 1 assimilator, 3 in each. Up here, 2 assimilators.
Can I blow your mind for a second with some connections between JackieChan and all that Hangul?
What?
JackieChan has his own K-pop group.
I knew that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew that.
Yeah.
He's actually a huge famous singer in China.
Yeah, I know. He's
actually like he's like super famous here for being in action movies.
He did
super famous there.
He did the singing for the Mulan Make a Man Out of You.
That guy is just weird. He's just a weirdo. He's winning, but he's just
JackieChan?
Yeah, he's just weird, but he's win.
He's not weird at all. He's one of the greatest human beings to have ever walked the planet.
What was this, JackieChan? Oh yeah, they're in talks right now for the next Rush Hour. Him and Chris Tucker.
Great, because those are one of my favorite movies ever.
Yeah, they've been in talks now for what seems to be the last 6 years, but now Chris Tucker is finally like broke and looking for work.
So he's like, yeah, I'll do another Rush Hour.
And JackieChan's gonna be like fucking 70 years old now.
Doesn't matter. He looks like he's 40 and he still moves like he's 40.
Yeah.
That motherfucker's been doing his own stunts for like 35 years.
Yeah, he's pretty crazy.
He's broken every bone in his body at least once.
Yep. And they're also making another Karate Kid movie. Him and
oh, you mean Kung Fu Kid, because they didn't actually do karate in the last one.
It was still really good. I enjoyed it.
No,
it was better than I thought it was gonna be.
It's still good, but they couldn't call it Kung Fu Kid because Kung Fu Panda, they were having a little bit of legal issues with that.
Yeah, copyright stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm not a huge fan of Jaded Pickett, or whatever his name is.
Jada Pinkett?
Whatever.
Jaden,
whatever the fuck.
Jada Pinkett Smith is his wife. Jaden is his son.
They're all fucking the same. Jaden.
Nobody's a big fan of Jaden except for Jaden.
Yeah.
Jaden's got his head so far up his own ass he can't see, and like if you've ever followed his Twitter, it's the greatest Twitter of all time.
He is so fucking weird. That kid is so goddamn weird.
Yeah, he is.
I don't know what, like, Will Smith wins at everything, but he fails at his son.
But the best part of it all, like, ignoring the fact that he's trying to be like a modern, like, Plato or some shit, like he's trying to be like the most epic philosopher fucking of all time.
He doesn't make any sense.
Well, that's just it. But the thing is, it's his facial expression where he always looks like he's crazy confused about everything.
Yeah, he's got that like pug face. He's just got that face.
Like his forehead's constantly wrinkled because he's confused about everything, and he squints.
Yeah, he just, I don't know. There's something about him that makes you want to punch him.
It's the forehead squint and the eyes and everything, and the fact that it makes no sense.
Yeah. in high school, there's always that guy that he's got that douchebag face that you want to punch, and or like he's just a douchebag, and then you've got that douchebag that likes to punch these other little tiny pussy douchebags because they look like little tiny bitch punk ass douchebags.
Sure.
That's him. So he gets punched by the bigger douchebag because he looks like an even bigger, littler douchebag. Did that make any sense?
Parts.
Okay. Basically,
Parts.
what I'm saying is he's that guy that gets picked on for being that guy.
Yeah. No, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And I don't feel bad for him because he's putting on that guy.
Oh yeah. Oh,
You know what I mean? Like
110%.
that's just how he is.
It's really friggin' bad.
So anyway, that's my rant about him. Anyway, I was giving him props because it was the only good movie he's ever been part of, except for Pursuit of Happiness, and he was like, 7 years old or something with his old man, and his dad carried that movie. Will, Pursuit of Happiness, him and his son, where he was trying to be
Before he became a douchebag.
Yeah, that was like
was
that was when he was a kid, when he was
douchebag.
innocent.
Yeah.
And then when he got some stardom,
Yeah.
he started getting a little older.
It's
He
like
hit
Justin
puberty.
Bieber.
Oh yeah, don't even get me started on that guy. Did you see his new shit where he's been bringing out all these racist videos?
You see his new shit where he tried to grow a mustache?
Oh, I've seen that. no, there was this video. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
He has black friends though, so he can't be racist.
No. Well, that's his argument. So there's this video of him that got released where he was making a black joke about. He's like, why are black people scared of chainsaws? And the guy was like, why? Because when he starts up, he goes, run, nigga, 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 nigga.
That's such an old joke. Too.
Yeah. So he did that, right?
Oh,
that was when
man.
he was like 14 or 15.
Oh.
And then another. So he got a little bit of flack for that, but he was young, right? And he straight up apologized, like came out, and I was like, okay, I respect that. He's like, yeah, I said some stupid shit. I was young. I was trying to tell a joke. It didn't go over well. I'm not racist. Blah blah blah. Another video surfaces 2 days later.
Oh no.
Of that song that he did, One Less Lonely Girl or something like that.
Yeah.
One Less Lonely Girl.
Yeah.
Well, he did about a minute.
Well, is it a carrier?
That's a carrier.
All right, continue.
But instead, he did like a minute of singing of One Less Lonely N-Bomb. And he's like, I'll even join the KKK. One less lonely. No. Yeah, and he was singing it in front of a camera for like a minute. That got released.
No.
Now he's under fire.
No.
Now he's under fire.
Oh yeah, that's recent.
And no, he did it when he was younger.
Oh okay.
Right, when he's like 15 years old.
Oh boy.
But he's getting some heat for it now, right?
Oh boy.
He's getting some heat for it now.
There's actually like no redeemable quality for Justin Bieber.
I always say this, all right? This is what I say about Justin Bieber, okay? When he first started, he was that guy that everybody hated because he was one of those teeny bopper singers, right? You can't really hate on a young guy.
He's talented.
He's talented, right?
Yeah.
You can't hate on him. I mean, you can, but out of jealousy and envy, right?
Yeah,
You're like, you know what? This guy's got talent. He's making millions of dollars. Whatever. He was doing no wrong. He's basically making like, 14-year-old girls, have their first O's.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
pretty
saying? And that's great and all. That's wonderful. He was making money. He was doing good for his family, everything else. Then he started to get successful, and he started to hang around with, Soulja Boy and all these other fucking guys. And,
Nobody should hang out with Soulja Boy.
And then he realized that, my mom and my manager doesn't really control me anymore. I have power.
Yes.
If I don't want these people around me, fuck them. I'm still Justin Bieber. It is what it is. So he had that attitude, and now he's just coming off like a fucking asshole. But I will say this about him. He's still talented.
Yeah.
All right. People go, that guy is not talented. Obviously, the guy has got talent. He's got discipline.
Yeah.
Puts in the hours.
Yeah.
People don't understand how much work it goes to be an entertainer.
Yeah.
Travel the world, show up, do all these things, put on a face. All right. It's hard to be scrutinized under the microscope all the damn time. He's obviously gonna make mistakes and do stupid shit. But the guy is coming off like a fucking moron. I will say this: in about 10 years, he will wake up and he will create some awesome music. He'll be like the next Justin Timberlake. I think that in like 10 years from now, I'm hoping that he'll actually use some of his talent, create some good music, and not be a fucking moron. But it's gonna take him a while to get out of this, 19-year-old, 20-year-old stage where he's got bitches thrown all over him, money's all over the place, hanging out with all these rappers. He's trying to be cool. He thinks he's black. He's growing a little crusty mustache. You know what I mean?
The mustache is so real.
So, as much as I want to hate on him, right now he's a douchebag, but I have hope that one day, he will pull a JT and make some good music and become an actual artist. But right now, the guy's dead to me.
Well, here's the thing. He's going to have to pull off some seriously epic music for like a solid 5+ years in a row to make people start to almost forget about the fact that he's a complete and utter retard.
Yep.
Like, it's going to take a lot.
He's going to be around for a long time, right? So,
like,
I mean, he's got to it's like Chris Brown, right? The guy's a fucking idiot, all right? But his music is awesome. I listen to Chris Brown all the time. I think he's one of my favorite artists, honestly. Guy's a fucking moron, all right? He just got out of jail. I'm hoping that he will also kind of turn over a new leaf and do his thing as well.
He's past the point of where he has an opportunity to change his personality.
I think so, too.
His personality is there.
I think so, too.
Chris Brown is a woman-beater fruitcake. That's all he is.
I agree.
With a friggin' terrible lisp that you can hear in every song that he does. That's all.
So wake me up, 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 up.
Yeah, exactly.
So
even when there's no S or anything, it still somehow manages to come through. It's freaking ridiculous. I personally, while I like a couple of his songs, I don't like his songs enough to want to support that stupid idiot in any way. And in fact, he's such a tiny little scrubby individual that if anybody of any quality and character came across him, I would probably just bet on them beating the living shit out of him.
If they could get to him with like 60 bodyguards around him. But yeah, I know what you're saying.
Yeah, he needs to get a beating.
I'm sure he probably has had a few in his time.
He needs to get put in his friggin' place.
Dude, he beat the hell out of Rihanna, for Christ's sake.
Yeah, exactly.
That's literally like if Jesus Christ came back and somebody just said, fuck you, and punched Jesus.
That might be a bit of a stretch.
No, she is the Christ of women.
Well,
she is the savior of women.
She is like,
all right,
top 50 most albums sold ever.
She is the top 3 of the sexiest women on the planet. The planet, bro. And he beat her like she was a punching bag.
Yeah.
You gone fucked up. I'm actually surprised he lived. I'm surprised that we killed him.
Dude, This is one of the things, it's one of those things where if you do something like that, and maybe it's something that he grew up with and got taught by somebody else, and you do it and then somebody tells you, look, you fucked up, you don't do that shit, and then you stop doing it, you stop talking about it, you straighten your shit out. He did that to put on a face for about a solid 2 months and then went right back into being the biggest fucking idiot in the world.
Yep.
You've already blown it?
Yep.
That falls under my clean up the gene pool clause. So what that means is that you take him out back and you shoot him, and you clean up the gene pool.
It's a good way of doing it.
So you can't spread that shit any further.
Oh, he's going to be spreading shit, I can guarantee it.
That's it. You take him out back, you shoot him, clean up the gene pool. It works.
FubRotten's about to be cleaning up gene pools, I tell you that much. 3 carriers coming in here.
Carriers have arrived multiple times in this game.
You know what? For the Starcraft that I watch once every 3 months, I'm actually starting to see carriers happen once in a while now.
Well, that's good because I've been waiting for them to become a unit that can actually be used.
I don't even think though that there's been a patch where they've gotten like a buff or anything. People were just starting to use them. Maybe it's just where the meta's at. I don't know.
What I'm not following is why he hasn't just taken out that pylon.
You know what I really like? I really like the fact that... What?
This motherfucker just literally sat here. There's one pylon to rule them all. It's the Artosis pylon of the fucking century. Okay? Mm-hmm. He sat his carriers and stalkers at the front of that door getting shot up by friggin' these 2 cannons here that could be unpowered. Then he decides to actually hit the cannon. Then he says, fuck the cannon. I'm going to take out that gateway that's doing nothing right now. Then he decides to go back to the cannon, and before he kills it with 1 health, it doesn't even have a shield. 1 health. Fucking turns around and leaves that shit. Fuck.
You know what I like?
Young boys.
No, not young boys. I like the fact
Boys to
that
men.
we've been casting this silver bronze stuff now
For 3 years?
it'll be 4 years in October.
Yeah.
Okay. I like the fact that we never went to the dark side and started casting pro games. Mainly because now that I don't know anything about StarCraft again, I still feel smart.
Yeah.
It's like a full circle.
That's true.
It's
That's true. Yeah.
It's like a full circle. It's come full circle.
Around. It's come back around.
I like it.
It's like a hard reset. We're back where we were when we first started. We knew dick all about StarCraft, but we still made it work. We were teaching people how to play by not knowing ourselves, sitting there theory crafting. All right, so here's the theory craft here, is that when you have a bunch of carriers, and you're using, you know, everything that you've got, and you're at the door, and you're just knocking on heaven's door, and you're trying to win this game. What the fuck is that? What is this shit? Look, we're gonna go back one more. He attacks the cannon, and then he's like, nah, fuck the cannon. Here's the gateway. This is gonna kill me right now if I don't get rid of this shit right now. And he goes, alright, we'll go back to the fucking cannon after we take out another gateway. And he goes, oh no, wait, we should probably fucking focus on that. No, oh, here we go. No, fuck it. All of these, zoom in on this motherfucking shit.
I got you.
All of these interceptors.
I got you.
Are literally staring down at this cannon, waiting for the order to spit from orbit. And the spit would have so much freaking speed by the time it hit there. With terminal velocity, it'd probably hit a pretty good number, and boom! That cannon's gone. Somebody could sneeze in Africa, and that cannon would fucking fall over. But no! Fuck it. And he leaves. He still won the game, but that's the kind of shit that loses you games.
Yep, I agree.
It comes back to bite you in the ass.
I agree.
Fuck it, leave a cannon at 1 health with no shields.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, well, that was another normal game.
Korean my ass.
If you guys are interested in getting your games talked over, because we're not casting things anymore, really, then you can send them into LAG.TV.
Yeah.
That's pretty much
LAG.TV.
Are people still sending in games?
They're still sending in games.
Good,
We've still got, you know, we're still getting like 50, 60 replays a week as far as I know.
Oh, well, that's plenty.
Yeah, we're still getting some good stuff. For those of you who can actually read Hangul or look at that long enough, if I stood here for like the next fucking 5 minutes and wrote it down on paper, I could do it. But I'm too
Let us
lazy
know in
for
the
that
comments
shit.
below what it says.
Yeah, does it say something
wanna know.
along the lines of I'm a scrub? Because that's the kind of scrubby play that a scrub makes right there. Look at this shit. Look at that.
With 1 health.
That's unacceptable.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, Pete.